leads along with Wilkins.
Watch D. Brown going for the high hoop here.
Boston's missed its last 6 shots from the field. D. Brown for 3. Boy, that was a quick trigger, wasn't it?
Yeah, he thought he might take that shot.
Mike, where are you at the gym? A little too much air under that pass. Got a timeout, Boston. 3:49 left to go. Third quarter. In Boston, Bulls still lead big.
So,
I have to get up early tomorrow.
yeah, me too.
Well, good night, Lisa.
Good night.
Miller Lite Ice. For the taste that goes all out when you're out.
I would have been here earlier, but I had to drop off. Lisa?
Miller Lite Ice. The night is young.
These days, people who really understand money carry the Discover Card. That's because the Discover Card Cashback Bonus Award is just that. Cash. Everyone can use more cash, and there's no annual fee. That's why the Discover Card is the choice of people who really know the drill. It pays to discover, accepted wherever you see the Novus Network sign.
On this special edition of Siskel and Ebert, we're going to be reviewing going to a Bulls game.
It's just like going to the movies. You've got a big screen,
Long shots,
heroes,
villains,
shoot 'em up, and don't forget surround sound.
Coming April 16th, it's Light Ice Monday when the Bulls face the Knicks.
Great memories of the Boston Garden. Red Kerr played many a game here, Red, and that's the entrance where the players leave the court and head off the floor. And where was your locker room?
When I used to come here as a visitor to play in the Boston Garden, this used to be the visitors' locker room, a little small cubicle type place, nothing in there but radiators. But it was nice because when we had to go to the bathroom, all we did was walk out to the door and get in line behind a lot of the customers who have been drinking beer all day. Why? Our locker room was in the men's room.
Sherman Douglas off the mark on that offering, and it's going to belong to Boston. Boy, you know, some people have memories of great games and championships here. Red's memory is of the locker room.
I figured this out too, Wayne. You know, I played 12 years in the league, and there was only 8 teams. And one year we used to play 9 games against these guys in the playoffs. I played actually one season. I played about 90 games on this floor. Never with the Celtics.
Boston's missed its last 8. Derek Strong, nothing but net.
Strong move.
Michael sets it up for the Bulls. BJ flashing high off a screen by Purdue. Armstrong baseline, the side of the backboard. Will Purdue converts.
Even when they miss, they come out well. Will with 5 points now.
Bulls having a big night here at the Garden. Just under 3 minutes to go in the third. Xavier McDaniel. His grandmother used to call him X. She couldn't pronounce Xavier. And X has 6 points off that field goal. Pippen right back. BJ at the three-point line. Corey Blunt, baseline.
Why not have some fun, Corey? Right, his first 2. 221. Oh, sorry, 221 here left. The Bulls with 96 points already. Wow, that's big time.
Red, as you look at the Bulls now, constituted with Michael Jordan, what they really need is someone to step forward at the power forward position. You know, Corey Blunt, maybe a Chris Goviak. He hasn't played a whole lot here tonight.
No, he hasn't been in the game either. As Ron Harper. So. It looks like a lot of people thought it would take Michael 5-6 games to come back and work himself into this system. Tonight looks like he's worked himself in real well. There's Ronnie Harper and Crisco. Crisco back now on the active list. And
Purdue picked up that foul, his 3rd personal. Both teams have long been over the foul limit. Raja's had a quiet 9 points here tonight. Make it 10 for Dino. But, you know, the power forward position Red, in the true sense of the word, Tony is not a true power forward, and everyone admits that. The Bulls are hoping a true power forward will emerge. There's a block by Dee Brown. McDaniel throws it away.
That's something you don't see very often. Michael trying to get a move out. He gets as big a charge. His fans get a big a charge out of this. Watch Dee Brown up, goes high with Michael, gets it. Looked like he got him on the arm, didn't he?
Yeah, it sure did.
I thought he blocked it, but
Scottie Pippen. Slam by Purdue in impressive fashion. 7 for Will.
all the Bulls well in double figures. Will closing in there with 7.
Bulls are 2 points shy of the century mark, and we still have 1:25 to go in the third. X from deep for 3.
Boy, that's about the only thing that they've had going tonight is that long distance 3.
They've got 3 here in the second half, and they had 4 in the first half. Did the Celtics from 3-point land. 10 to go in the shot clock for the Bulls. Jordan looking at the post. Pippen. Scottie through contact, no foul. Will Purdue, the rebound and a foul. Yes, it counts.
Said Will was closing in that time, didn't they? On the double figures, he gets it.
McDaniel picks up the foul, his second. Watch the work by Will Purdue. This is what Phil Jackson talks about. Hitting the boards hard on the offensive end and converting. Will Purdue and the Bulls up big in Boston. Don't forget our next telecast coming up. Coverage begins at 6:30 on Friday night. The Orlando Magic, Shaquille O'Neal and Horace Grant coming to town. Penny Hardaway as well, and taking on Michael Jordan and the Bulls. Pre-game coverage begins at 6:30 Central Time here on WGN. Don't forget special coverage following the game as well during the WGN News post-game report. They'll have coverage in the halftime report too, Red.
You know what? Jimmy Stamos, who does our stats here in Boston, just gave me a stat here. They're 7 for 12 from downtown for 3-point range. They're getting crushed by 17 points. It's hard to figure, but I said that's one of the few things that's going well for him. If Will hits this free throw, that'll put the 5 starters in double figures. And it's hard for me to remember the last time that all of them were in doubles.
Plus, Red, if you look at Steve Kerr on the bench, has 9 points. He's liable to hit double digits. And as we mentioned, the Bulls now at the century mark with just under a minute to go in the third. Triple threat. Take a look at it tonight. Jordan up there with 25. Pippen scoring often, as well as Tony Kukoc with 14. He had 12 in the first half of play.
You know, remember, Will did play with Michael, but he didn't get an awful lot of minutes. Bill Cartwright was the center, really. Will had fought down behind Stacey King, but now Will getting some minutes here this season, having a career season for himself, and is playing with the big guy.
Will Purdue with 3 consecutive offensive rebounds and 3 putbacks, heads to the free throw line. I want to remind you, for the best selection of Bulls hats, t-shirts, jackets, and other NBA merchandise, visit the official Bulls team shops at any one of the Chicagoland, Carson, Perry, Scott stores.
Oh, get up, D. Watch, baby.
Derek Strong the rebound. Sherman Douglas to Dino Raja. Under a minute to go in the third. Strong dishes to Douglas. Will Purdue the rebound. Bulls have dominated the boards, Red. Just dominated them tonight.
3 for
Myers for 3. Not that time. Douglas. Dee Brown out of the corner. Derek Strong the offensive rebound.
Yes, nice play. Derek Strong with 8 points, and he's getting them all off the offensive glass. BJ, long shot. Has he got one in him? A 3 around, no good.
And the third period comes to a close. 3 quarters complete in Boston. Michael Jordan with 25 points.